Don't you remember your adventure plans, my lady?
There are so many local specialties in Subaru. I want to buy more.
Relax.
Don't you remember your adventure plans, my lady?
There are so many local
There's no such
specialties
thing
in
as pure
Subaru.
freedom in this
I
world.
want to buy more.
Even the wind cannot blow on forever.
Don't you remember your adventure plans, my lady?
There are so many local specialties in Subaru. I want to buy
Too slow.
Привет. Злорд.
Привет.
Мне написал один геймдиз, который создал с нуля свою настолку.
Забавно. Мне кушать надо. Чё там?
Quit following me.
Add at
Too slow.
Ой.
Behold! Squall and fury. Quit following me.
Coaching and Charlotte. I never thought she'd see you two together.
Nice to see you again, Traveler and
Oh, we're not interrupt.
Not at all. I wasn't in the middle of an interview or anything. I was just asking Miss could.
A kite? Are you buying some regional specialties to bring back to Fontaine?
Well, yes. And
It seems you haven't heard yet. The theme of this year's Lantern Rite is kites.
Oh, so that's why Paimon has seen so many floating in the sky.
Liyue Harbor is always changing, so it is only fitting that Lantern Rite should change
Good
in
night.
turn. The Qixing believes it would
Все
benefit Liyue to
попробуйте.
build on our own cultural
Давай.
foundation by embracing the technologies of other nations. After all, it is said that the stones of another mountain may serve to better polish one's own jade. So, Ningguang organized a private meeting with Miss Charlotte to ask for her help in fostering cooperation with the In the end, we decided to combine Liyue's traditional art of kite making with Fontaine's mechanical vertical lifting device.
Mechanical lifting device? Sounds pretty impressive. But don't kites just use the wind to fly? Why would you...
Well, you've actually just... How high and far a kite can fly depends as much on the weather conditions.
but as soon as there's no wind, you can only flail about helplessly like a sweet flower medaka out of water. Experience doesn't matter at that point.
Exactly. Liyue is now a nation ruled by humans after all. It's about time we had the power to make a kite fly. Plus, the easier we can make it to enjoy, the more people will want to participate.
Right? I also thought it was a novel idea.
То есть они решили сделать квадрокоптеров.
With Miss Charlotte's help, everything has gone smoothly. Our new mechanical kites are already available to purchase from us. We also gave quite a bit of thought to the price.
Cool! Turns out you two and Ningguang like playing with toys just as...
Toys?
You see, Miss Kuching, that does seem to be everyone's first reaction.
Although kites are one of our most time-honored cultural relics, outside of the... But to me, there's so much more than that. Think for a second about how remarkable it is that a flimsy paper kite attached to a string has the capacity to touch the sky. It is this slight piece of paper that... There's an old poem that goes, "O kite born of paper, flying true in sound, a lone traveler wanders, just waiting to be found." In the past, poets from Liyue used kites to symbolize a feeling of longing, or evoke the peacefulness of idyllic rural scenery. If the people of today can derive enjoyment from this activity, they will not only be more likely to better appreciate the tradition, but also to...
That's the Kuching we know, always thinking 5 steps ahead of anyone else.
Well said, Miss Kuching. I've learned quite a bit myself.
As long as you're willing to listen, I also know quite a lot about the various... For example, whenever a kite blew away, people would say it was the Adepti that summoned the wind to take it away as an offering. That way, you can turn an unfortunate event into an auspicious one.
What about something more fun?
More fun? Let me think. Oh, I suppose we should first talk about how kites are... My grandfather told me that back when he was a boy. First, you use the thin strips of bamboo to construct the frame. Then, you draw a design of your choice. Then, you look towards the sky and release the kite to... Some people write down certain names or desires on their kites. Cut the string and let them fly free. Others may play...
Are certain designs associated with certain meanings?
Well, for example, kites in the shape of a butterfly typically...
Fascinating. What else can...
The scissored-tailed swallow is the most classic design. It symbolizes good fortune and joyful tidings. Different colors also have small variations in meaning.
Are these commonly understood meanings and symbols in Liyue? Kind of like the language...
I believe so. Most of... If you're interested, Miss Charlotte, I have several books on the topic that I could lend you. They could be a useful reference.
That would be a huge help! Great! Looks like I've got the outline for quite the article on...
Perfect! We're gonna take a look around.
Then I'll show Miss Charlotte to my home for a little while. I almost forgot. The Ministry of Civil Affairs is hosting a kite flying contest on the night of Lantern Ride. If you're interested, you're more than welcome to bring a kite and part... The rules are simple. Whoever flies their kite the highest and furthest within the time limit will receive a special honor along with a secret prize.
I've already prepared more than enough empty film for the event. I can see the spectacle already.
Oh, Paimon was on board.
Then I'll look forward to...
You bet! See you then! Wait, Traveler? Take a peek to your right. Do you see those two people? Is it just Paimon? Or were they staring at us the whole time we were talking to Kuching and Charlotte just now? Great, so it wasn't. Do you think they could be treasure hoarders? They always seem to be stirring up trouble. Oh, Paimon's sick of waiting around for something bad to happen. We should strike first, you know? Foil their plans before they even begin?
Если что, он подлил уже до, ну, уже лучше становится вообще.
You go right, Paimon will go left.
Ой.
Welcome. Please take a seat.
Relax.
Как дела мои?
Grow, grow, grow! Yeah.
Welcome. Please take a seat.
Kuching! And
Nice to see.
oh, wait,
Not at
a kite?
Well, yes. It seems you haven't.
Ah,
Liyue, the Qixing believes it would benefit Liyue. So, in the end,
mechanic? But don't kites...
well, how high and far?
But as soon as there's no...
Exactly. Plus, the easier we can make it to enjoy, the more people.
Right? I also thought it was...
With Miss Charlotte's help, everything has gone smoothly. Our new mechanical kite. We also gave quite.
You see, Miss...
Although kites are one of our most but to me, think for a second about how remarkable. There's an old poem that goes, "O kite, born of paper, flying true and sound, a lone traveler wanders, just waiting to be found." In the past, poets from Liyue, if the people of today can derive.
That's the Kuching we know. Always thinking 5 steps ahead.
Well said, Miss Kuching.
I also know quite a lot about the various folk. For example, whenever a kite blew away, people would say it was the Adepti that.
What about something more fun?
More fun. My grandfather first, then some people
Are certain Fascinating.
The scissored-tailed swallow is the most classic design. It symbolizes.
Are these common...
If you're interested, Miss Charlotte, I have.
That would be a huge help. Great. Looks like I've got the outline.
Perfect! We're gonna...
Then I'll show Miss Charlotte. I almost forgot. If you're interested, the rules are.
I've already prepared more than enough empty film for the...
maybe tone it down a bit, Traveler. It's better to keep a low profile until the
Then I'll look forward to seeing your
You bet! See you then! Wait, Traveler? Take a peek to your right. Do you see those two? Is it just Paimon? Or were they staring at... Something's up. Paimon just... Do you think they could be treasure hoarders? They always seem... Oh, Paimon's sick of waiting around for something bad to happen. We should strike first, you know? Foil their plans before they even... You go right, Paimon will go left.
Oh. It is with such an air of urgency that you appear before us.
Your comportment suggests you believe us to have committed some heinous crime.
Whoa, where did this fuddy-duddy? You should be the
Классный
one doing
голос.
the enlightening, buddy. Don't think we didn't notice you eavesdropping. One look and we could tell you were...
One bears no secrets before two such as yourselves. You stand in the presence of the mighty and illuminated Adeptus. For the purpose of this foray into the mortal realm, however, you may address one as Hojong.
You kidding? That deer's got his head stuck so far up in the clouds, there's no way he'd humble himself down here with the rest.
You may want to hold your tongue, Paimon.
Don't think that Paimon is gonna believe you just because you know her name. Let Paimon get...
Indeed. Mooncarver and myself have descended upon the mortal realm for a visit. The two of you may call me Jiahu.
Huh. Looks like you did your research. But in our experience, the harder you... We'll go straight to the Millilith and have you...
Preposterous! Utterly preposterous!
Right! Tell us something that only an Adeptus would know. And it better not...
During the last Lantern Rite, we gathered at Mount Hulao with Rex Lapis and made use of Cloud Retainer's supreme cuisine. The flavor of that soup was more than enough to whet one's appetite. As such, Cloud Retainer assented to my use.
Dabbled? Upon one's last sojourn to your mountain, did you not immediately attempt to hide the device behind a chunk of amber as soon as...
Did one not speak up on your behalf but a moment ago?
One is simply trying to emphasize the veracity of our claim.
That does not mean you should reveal personal matters so readily. They might think one bears no difference from Cloud Retainer. Forget it. One does not have the breath to waste.
That might have been more detail than we needed. Seems like you two are the real deal, and Paimon's sorry for suspecting you. But, for beings as forgiving as yourselves, this is just water under the bridge.
You indeed have an agile mind.
Paimon's still curious about something. Paimon can understand why Mountain Shaper is here, but why did you decide to come to the city, Mooncarver?
It is but an inevitable eventuality. Long have the mountains remained strangely idle since Cloud Retainer's move to Liyue Harbor. With Lantern Rite near at hand, one would expect Cloud Retainer to provide us with an account of the festivities in advance. Yet to this day, she has failed to appear.
Cloud Retainer is hardly the forgetful sort.
One must never rest idle in the face of that which demands action. And since our acquaintances dwell in Liyue Harbor, we had to travel here in human form to avail ourselves of their aid. Cloud Retainers in this case.
But a moment ago, one heard you speak of a mechanical kite of sorts. It appears the essence of the situation has hitherto
So, you're not looking for Cloud?
Perhaps there are aspects of Cloud Retainer's temperament that remain opaque to young Paimon. Given one's understanding, one can only imagine the anger that now consumes her.
Cloud Retainer is of a proud and arrogant disposition. She holds the belief that her skill in mechanics
One surmises that she has shut herself away, refused all company, and buried herself in the study of her own creations. To call on her, however, if you do happen to cross paths with her over the next few days.
Sure, leave it. Have a safe trip back, enjoy the scenery, and happy Lantern Rite!
Thank you for your kind words. We shall now depart.
We got all worked up for nothing, huh? All that trouble, and it turned out to be people we knew all along. Well, it's still pretty early. Let's head over and check out the kite stalls. Paimon wants to see what kinds of kites we can buy to use in the
Welcome! Are the two of you looking to buy a kite? Would you like me to go over the different designs?
Ooh! A scissor can't swallow! And a butterfly!
This jade chamber design is our newest. It's been selling like crazy over the past 2 days.
Does it also have a unique meaning?
Of course. The jade chamber symbolizes wealth and abundance. The kite bearing its design is said to bring...
Oh, now that's Paimon's kind of kite.
I apologize for the interruption, but are all your wares in order, Miss Genuine?
Yes, they're just over there. The paper, bamboo, and dyes.
Wonderful. I'll pack them up and get a guard to deliver the goods to Yilong.
Я с едой.
Привет, приятного аппетита.
Yilong Wharf? Oh, wonder what that place is like during Lantern Rite. Paimon...
Well, if the two of you are interested in going to Yilong Wharf, then could I trouble you to find Gaming and
Is Gaming the guard you just mentioned?
Yes. The communications office handles shipments and transports around Liyue. He works for the secure transport aid. The problem is, many of my colleagues have taken leave during Lantern Rite to spend time with their families. So, our available workforce has seen a dramatic... If you were willing to help out, then I could get a head start on my next...
You do seem really pressed for time.
Oh, wonderful.
Тебе подписчик приятного аппетита желает.
Спасибо подписчику.
Now, at this time of day, Gaming should be somewhere in the vicinity. Just follow the main road until you see the head of a Wushu dance costume.
Be sure to come back if you'd like to buy a kite. I'll leave... By the way, do you know my aunt? I've heard her mention Gaming before. Apparently...
Quit following me. Huh.
Wait, I thought we had an agreement. Loser buys dim sum tomorrow? Look at you. Scowl like that for much longer and your face might stay that way. Hey now, don't be upset. How about this? You extend the invitation, and I'll pay.
Я сейчас скину тебе мои 6 промокодов. Я не знаю, какие из них работают, но они есть.
No way, Gaming. You're always the one picking up the tab.
Там, оказывается, в браузерном событии сделали 5 видосов на YouTube со всякой фигней про историю Геншина.
I'm not trying to be a sore loser, I just...
That was nothing. All in a day's work, friend.
Perfect. Gaming is here. Sorry to interrupt, Gaming. We just spoke to a guy from the communications office who needs...
Oh, that must have been Longzhou. Looks like I've got...
Sure, go. Let's have a rematch when you get back. I won't let you...
Alrighty, you can hand the goods over to me. Must have been heavy hauling them all this way. Let me take them off your hands.
It wasn't that bad. It's just some kite-making material.
Kite-making materials. I see. I'm glad it wasn't too much trouble, Paimon. And you must be the traveler. It's nice to meet you. Thanks for...
Huh? You...
There probably aren't many in Liyue who don't. I've heard quite a bit about... Oh, and please excuse Longzhou if he forgot to thank... He's a good guy. He's just been super busy lately. Running around from place to place. Don't be... So, you here for Lantern, right?
Yep. It's always so lively this time of year. We were actually hoping we could tag along to Yilong Wharf and have a...
Perfect! We'll go together. I'm good with directions, so just follow me. Trust me, I know my way around. Oh, and there are a couple of good places to eat along our route. The ingredients are fresh, the portions are generous, and the prices won't break the bank. You can order anything, and I promise, you won't be disappointed.
Order anything?
Лорд, в Геншине очередной пиро-персонаж с быстрым говором.
Кто?
Камин.
Ты говорил, начало предложения повтори, я не слышал.
Очередной пиро-персонаж с быстрым говором.
Твоя сестра Пира.
Возможно.
Она же рыжая. Наверное.
Do you need to pack anything up before we hit the road? I can wait.
Nope, our things are always packed and ready.
Oh, that's right. Then let's get going. If we...
Я без понятия, кого я буду забирать. Потому что мне никто из Лiyue нахрен не сдался сейчас. Я посмотрю, может быть, там, конечно, Яо-Яо выдают какую-нибудь нормальную. Иволги, ликующие звери, добрые приметы. Бумажные обжоры. Промокод-то действующий, оказывается. Я доволен. Вот она мне нужна была. Это ульта или не ульта? Ну-ка. Это ульта. Кайф, кайф, кайф. Супер. Осталось только вот это получить. Вот с этим это вообще имба. О, так она еще и в этом месяце. Ой, зря я, видимо, потратил все штуки. Я бы ее купил. Вот ее я бы реально купил. Блин, я не знаю, вот эту пушку поставить или вот эту оставить. Тут атака выше, тут мастерство стихии выше. Здесь бонус хороший, сложно.
There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence.
А, блин, опять Дискорд вырубился. Нет, не вырубился.
Relax.
Ну давай уже выбирайся. Жлорд.
Что?
В голове это же Найтингейл.
Да.
not know.
Привет, Райден. Как дела? Что интересного расскажешь? Ой. Со мной не сейчас, потому что, ну, вернее, как, сейчас можно, но 40 минут, не больше. Если хочешь, можешь залетать. Ну, или я могу к тебе в мир залететь. Я просто через 40 минут ухожу. Вообще можно. Если хочешь, залетай. Это ты? Или не ты? Гуд, куда пойдем? Да, куда? У меня смола закончилась. У меня есть там в запасе сколько-то? 60. В этом самом, в первом переходной. Из карты у меня закрывать надо разлом с этим самым, с экономией. Под экономию мне прям надо закрывать. На боссов смолы нет. Ну, на двух можно. Можно пойти пробовать вот этого вот гандона убить. Вот этого вот волчару. Идти к волку. Сейчас я каминный сет какой-нибудь поставлю интересный. Так.
Whether it takes me uphill, downhill, or out to the sticks, I get the goods from A to B. I'll even take them across the sea if needed. So don't worry, you're in safe hands. They don't call me the gold standard guard for nothing.
Бегу.
Congratulations! Mighty mythical beast! I gotta run.
Let's light it up!
Ugh. Sorry, pal.
Adventure! Everybody stand back!
Теперь пошли убьем
Heavy.
дрожжабу.
Explosion inside city wall.
You dare overstep your mortal authority?
Committed to memory. The Temple of Wisdom. The bond is strong.
There is no atonement for 1,000 years pain! Today, you witness your reckoning!
Grow! Stand with me! This way, freedom! Now you shall perish! Out of my way! Grow! Carry my knowledge!
Will not absolve you!
Stop! Our bond is strong!
You stand upon your tomb, though you know it not!
This way, freedom!
Come, experience an eon of suffering!
А я мои всех боссов прохожу каждую неделю. Вообще всех. Потому что из них выпадают формы для оружия. Капец, там Райден разносит. Нормально. 12 косарей стычки. Можем, знаешь, куда пойти, Райден? Можем пойти пофармить плесенников. Мне капец как нужны плесенники. Вроде как любые, насколько я понял. Это все? Ну ладно. Спасибо за игру.
Following me.
Господи, как много контента. Три люмины Тарталья. Нормально собрались. Меня это уже пугает.
Following me. Quit following me. Too slow. Quit following me. Too slow. That's far enough. Quit following me. Quit following.
How amusing.
Quit following me. Quit following me. Too slow. That's far enough.
Отбросы, отбросы, отбросы. Ой. Кто вообще придумал так перевести? Отскоки надо было писать. А не отбросы же. Сейчас еще пару вот этих игр. Я все.
following me. Too slow. That's far enough. Quit following me. Quit following me. You're dead. Too slow. That's far enough. Too slow. Quit following me.
Блин, чуть-чуть не хватило, обидно. Завтра что, вторник? Завтра вторник. Вот я завтра постараюсь пораньше проснуться и зайти Рэй. Ой, Рэй, говорю, Мэй.
How amusing. Too slow. You're dead. Oh. That's far enough. Too slow. Quit following me. How amusing. Too slow. You're dead. following me.
Отбросы. Вот, конечно, переводчики идиоты.
There's no such thing as...
Так, все. Я дурачок, кстати. Получил слишком много наград.
Too slow.
Я мог сэкономить, чтобы потом не делать квесты в следующие дни.
Thank you for...
Все, Мэй, спасибо, что была. Я побежал кушать и гулять. До завтра.
Гулять?
Да, гулять. Ну, вечерняя вот эта вот херня, чтобы
Понял.
худеть.
Понял.
Потом вернусь.
Удачи. Удачи.
Давай, пока.